There goes another happy customer. I say happy. He put the mower blade in gear and it didn't move. I told him we could pull it in the garage and work on it. He's gonna go ask the guy that owns it how to make it work. So they'll figure it out. And if not, they'll bring it back. So what I'm doing on the boat is balanced enough the way it's sitting on here so that I can lift it. I can lift the front end of the boat by hand. And it's sitting with this right on that roller there. Now I'm thinking if I take this loose and I move this back here where it touches the boat, then that will basically do two things. It'll move this weight off the very front of this, and it'll also tie this down so that when you strap this down, it pulls up against this thing, keeps the boat from bouncing in the front end. As far as the back of the boat, this fits perfect right here, which is the way I was hoping it would fit. And I've got enough here to get the boat well up on this. If I wanted to, for balance purposes, I could move it back just a hair. But I'm thinking it may be just fine just like that. And the other thing is, if this motor was all the way down and I came up on the boat, it wouldn't hit the trailer, which is the other thing I kind of wanted to do. So I might try backing this off, like taking the one of the other cars, hooking it to the back of the boat, and see if I can inch the boat back. Say, oh, let's see. See if this came back maybe that much. That might be better. Yep. Another thing I might want to do, I realize that these things are sitting right on top of that. Now I may want to loosen this and kind of lean those over. That's another thing I may want to do. I could do that. I could just take this loose and tilt them. That way this would come up under this part of the hull instead of under these fins. That might be good too. And what I could do is back this in the garage there, hook that cable that I've got overhead and just try to lift some of the weight off that to do that well. I might try that. See, that's a good balance right there. Easy to pick up. Do it with one hand. Plenty of room for this to work without being in the way. Plenty of space for this to fold up. This is good and snug to the front of the boat. I like it. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust those rollers up till they actually touch the bottom of the boat. What I mean by that is when the boat's on here, there's this much space. I could loosen the nuts on either side and push this up flush with the bottom of the boat, retighten those. That way you'd have a little extra support on the bottom of the boat, and it might make it a little easier for the boat to ride up on the trailer. Not that it was difficult to do this time, but never hurts to have the little extra mobility on there. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do next. right, that's good. And the other thing about when this was down, I had a hard time getting a wrench on this top bolt because the roller was in the way. But when I raise it up, I can shoot them both in with the gun, which makes it oh so much easier. So now this thing comes up to the bottom of the boat here, whereas before it was sitting out here. Now when the boat comes on, it should roll up on this pretty well. I like this in a way because it gives me a chance to see the bottom of the boat. I can see right here there's a little scunned up looking spot. I don't know, that could have been from the previous trailer, the way it was set up, or who knows what. Could have been where the roller hit on the other trailer. But anyway, this is good in a way because it gives me a chance to get under the boat and see it. So if I do get any damage to the bottom of the side of the boat with it on a trailer like this, it makes it real easy to get to almost every part of the hull from underneath. If I ever need to do a little bit of quick repair, so that's kind of cool. So I'm gonna go up there and do the same thing with the next one. Looks like my battery's getting a little low, so I may run in and swap the battery out and then come back and we'll do that next one up there. Oh, the joy.